Yo, it's Multiplier, and I have a tutorial thing for you. And I'm going to be showing you how I did my Moombahton lead noise computery thing for my Beyonce remix I did ages ago, but it's a standard Moombahton sound, and as far as I know, not many other people are making the noise in this way, and I think it's quite a neat way of doing it. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I did it, and without effects and stuff, it sounds like this. Pretty cool, kind of computery, but yeah, it's kind of a Moombahton sound. And yeah, I'm going to show you how I did it. So what I did, I've got Massive, because Massive is awesome. People tend to use it for dubstep a lot, even though personally I prefer just to sample stuff for dubstep. Not that I make a lot of it, but it can make all sorts of noises. It's not just an aggro dubstep monster. You can make nice Moombahton-y stuff. So what have I done? It's pretty simple. I've got just one oscillator doing stuff. I've just picked a voice, which is, I think I just left it on the standard square wave one, and then I've just picked a note, 23 up. But you can pick any note; it doesn't really matter. Choose a wavetable position. Again, just choice. You spend a while picking the sound you like. And right, the cool stuff. I have got a stepper. Do they call it an oscillator or not? Or I don't know, but it's basically one of the stepper things where this function 8 is modulating the amplitude of the square wave, which you can see here. And what this is doing is it's like a way of playing like a riff, as it were. And you can see whenever it goes into this kind of lighter blue, it cuts out, and that's when it's been modulated down. And you kind of just draw out a pattern that sounds cool, and you can see it doing stuff. So if we turn off the frequency modulation for the time being, you can hear what it sounds like when I first did it. So you basically I've been using the stepper to create a nice little riff pattern inside of Massive to save me doing all this inside a MIDI clip inside Ableton. And it's nice because it's just all in one place, and I just have to hold down a note and it plays the entire riff. And you can, of course, change the ratio to make it fast or slow. Yeah, you just play around with it until you get a nice sound, and I modulate the frequency, which gives the cool whoopy whoopy noise, with another green thing, and that's the performer, which is, as far as I'm aware, one of Massive's kind of key selling points, because I don't think many other synths kind of have this cool feature. And what this is it's kind of like stepper, except instead of having just like blocks where you can change the height, you can modulate it with all these curves, so you can have like a whole pattern, like a riff going on. And then just like how with this one, as you hold down a note, it moves through. In this one, as you hold down a note, it moves through this pattern and modulates whatever you're modulating with this cool stuff. And you can choose the different curves here and insert them. And what I've done is I've modulated the frequency -12, which is an octave, with this performer, and then I've just spent a while loading in different curves and just trying it out and experimenting with the initial note, this riff we did for the stepper, and the frequency till I get a cool noise coming out. So yeah, basic idea: performer modulates frequency, stepper modulates the amplitude of the wave, and if you want, you can put a performer to modulate the amplitude to get more creative things, because the performer is basically just a stepper with more options. But I just left it as stepper because I was doing pretty simple stuff back when I made this track. But you can kind of spice up the sound a bit by throwing in a few effects, like maybe you know, chorus. Let's see what that sounds like. And then, I don't know, dimension expander. So yeah, this is just how I did it, and maybe you can do it in a similar way, I don't know. But yeah, don't overlook performer. I guess that's the key point in this. A lot of people, whenever I'm looking at YouTube tutorials on this is how to be Skrillex, which never is, by the way, sounds horrible, they kind of ignore all the cool features of Massive, which are like all these different modulating things that you can route. You can route through all these different things in all sorts of weird ways, and people tend to just take modern talking and then modulate the wavetable, and yeah, just performer. Use performer. It's awesome. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, to be honest, I haven't explained what I'm doing, but try and figure it out and go post some really angry YouTube comments, because that's what the internet loves doing. And yeah, add me on Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, all that stuff. And you can find out about my other tutorials, my tracks, and yeah, have fun making weird computer shit. Peace.